2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome everyone to the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the opening round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. How better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I gotta say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast, but boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And as we turn our attention to our featured player this week, it's impossible to ignore the rivalry that's happening with Will Zalatoris.
Luke, I just don't understand why you'd want to start a rivalry with Will Zalatoris. This featured player must be brimming over with confidence.
Thanks, Henny. That's interesting stuff. I'll be interested to see if our featured player does indeed do well against Willie Z. Oh, almost went in. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, he's got about 21 feet to go here.
This putt is of 9 feet.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
A bit long on that one. Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helps.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot. Luke, this player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Oh, that was mashed. Will it find the grass? That one's just going to catch the light rough. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Looking great so far out the rough. I don't think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
And that's all she wrote. And after that, he'll move to even par for the event. All right, Rich, we found our first par 5 of the day, the third hole.
Oh, tee it high and let it fly, my friend. You got to take a chance on bombing it out there. Even if you hit in the fairway bunker, even to the right in the rough, or even further right into that washout area, it'll just be a layup and a short third shot. You find the center of the fairway, that thing can scamper out there and you get a short second shot in. This is a definite risk versus reward par 5.
Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still to have all the...
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to the action. This one is from at least 30 feet out. And he's down there. You got to read.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Ooh. Lining up the birdie putt here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Sitting at 1 under after that hole.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, hopefully coming off the back of a birdie, Rich, we find ourselves on the first short hole of the day, the 4th.
Yeah, tough little par 3, though. That green sits up above the teeing area just a little bit, and the green chases away from the players as well. It's really tough to get it super close. Finding the green, not a problem.
Going with the 7. Oh, well played. Lovely shot. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. And down it goes. Currently 2 under for the tournament. Here we are on the par 4 5th hole, Rich, and the tee shot. What do you fancy?
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Getting better, getting better.
This putt was about 8 feet.
This putt to go ahead of Will Zalatoris.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Okay, the 6th tee shot, Rich, at TPC Scottsdale, visually quite intimidating.
Your eyes are drawn to those 3 bunkers down the left-hand side, Luke, but you got to bring the heat. You got to hit a big tee shot to get it over all of them.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Not an easy putt here. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
It's just about 3 feet away. Currently at -3 for the round. There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. This is just, it's such a tough shot.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation. Oh, look at how soft and subtle those hands are.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. 7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Short shaping is the order of the day at TPC Scottsdale. It looks like we've got another one here on the dogleg left par 4/8.
I'm going to say more bunker avoidance is necessary here, Luke. Those two down the left-hand side, you want no part of them. They are nasty.
Handy effort, that one. This is his second shot. Just a couple back from our leader. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Currently at -3 for the event. Here we are on the tee at the par 4 9th, and is driver necessary?
Driver is not necessary unless you can hit that power fade and get it past that bunker. But if you can't, just take out a 3-wood, find the widest part of the fairway.
Oh, that should find the bunker. Oh, Rich, from where I'm standing, that looks like a smelly golf shot.
Luke, it is not very good whatsoever. There's a lot of danger up there. They better hit a perfect shot if they want to have any opportunity to find this green.
Unfortunately, that's going to end up in a tricky spot. That one just missed the hole. A few shots under par at the moment. Beauty of a chip shot there. Putting for a bogey. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Oh, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
What a drive. Look at that.
I don't know about you, Rich, but I love it when we get to this part of the golf course. It all starts to light up in front.
Well, that's because you like pain and suffering, don't you, Luke? You get the first whiff of the 16th there with your second shot at the 10th hole. Not much to the screen, it must be said. But you just know, that the 16th will be there before too long.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
How good was that putt? And that will take him to 3 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Well, as you get to the 11th tee shot, Rich, you just don't want to have an attack of the lefts. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And this shot from about 150 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. And he's safely on the green with that shot. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. That's disappointing. Putting for a par now. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Over to the 12th we go, the par 3, the least famous par 3 on this inward half at TPC Scottsdale.
But it still has a lot of danger. If you hit it too long and to the right, guess what? There's more water there, so a lot of players bail out to the left, find those bunkers, and then up and down, not guaranteed. This is sneaky hard.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
This tall player is just streets ahead now.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. The tee shot here at 13 doesn't look as comfortable as you'd want from par 5.
It's not, but still, it's a par 5. If you find the fairway any place, you're going forward into. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Now, 4 under par. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into the top 5. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, that was a great shot. Almost made eagle. And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Rich, this whole location feels like it's one of the toughest ones from the fairway.
It can be, but second shots here, you need to hit it a little bit long and a little bit right of it. Take those bunkers completely out of play. Find the center of the green. You're going to have a 20, 25 footer for birdie.
And he's hit that inside the range. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. And that's 8 birdies today. Just one off the lead after that hole. There's fewer tee shots here at TPC Scottsdale as intimidating as this one here at 15.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Opting for the 6 iron. Lovely effort that. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
Super shot that. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Chance to move to 8 under here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it mirrors the hole.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And that putt will drop. Well done. He currently shares 4th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
On the tee here at 16, and there are few holes in golf cooler than this one.
This is unique. It is unique and has been for many years. It's completely surrounded. You got 16,000 of your closest friends ready to just give it to you if you miss the green or hit a bad shot, or conversely, hit it close, make the birdie. I can promise you every player playing this is nervous at all times playing this hole.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, here we are at 17. What a wonderful short par 4.
It is. It gives you all the excitement, I think, of any other hole out on the golf course. But you can make an eagle pretty quick, or you can make a 5 or a 6 or a 7 even. This has seen it all throughout the years. The one place you can't miss it is left in the water off the tee. Bail out to the right and lean on your short game.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Wonderfully played. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
I like the pace on this putt.
Looking nice.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. It certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards,
found the green side rough. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. And a par putt awaits him. And that is the conclusion of his round. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourselves in, everyone. It is the loudest show in golf. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the second round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. As always, it's delightful to have you join us. Taking a look at the leaderboard and the position of our featured player. And it's a story that really isn't spoken about as much on tour, but it should be a nerve-wracking day ahead for our player.
Not at all. In fact, they're sitting right on the cut line as it looks right now. They're going to have a solid round of golf if they want to get into play the final 36 holes. Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Second shot here on the first. Oh, I like the look of this one. This looks really good. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all.
This is his second shot. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
Well played, mate. Second shot here on the third. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. 11 feet to the cup. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 12 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3.
Yeah, distance control is super important here. You got bunkers left and right and short as well. You got to hit it the right distance as this green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot even tougher.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, this is right down the pipe. That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in.
He's only gone and chipped in for birdie. Nice.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Yeah, that was a safe play. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Ooh, looking nice.
This one's got some momentum to it. A par putt on the table. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Wow, what a shot. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Now 7 shots behind after that. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Opting for the 5 iron. That'll work there. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
And it's a one-stroke par four for our leader over the field. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you can see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Standing over his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This one looks to be a big bender.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And tapping it in for par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
Luke, you can take 3-wood out to the left and play it safe, or you can take driver out and try and clear all those bunkers out to the right and just have a kick-in second shot. That dog will hunt.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. He's currently tied for 8th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
You better have a clear understanding of what shot you're going to hit here. You can't be indecisive on this tee shot, or it will end up left.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today. Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
That was special.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that's beautifully judged. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
It's a tee shot, Luke, that you're not afraid of, but still there's danger both left and right if you're not careful. But listen, these guys love this tee shot, and when you love a tee shot, you usually perform.
Superb. Simply superb. Oh, well played. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he's looking good. Just birdied his last hole.
Can he make one from long range? Good speed about it. Look at this. Wow, what a putt. And back to the play, shall we? A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Well, how good's that for the eagle? And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 4. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Not a bad line, this one. From around 140 yards here. He's currently tied for the lead. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A 7-footer right here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that should secure the par on this one. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Here we are at the par 5, 15th.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in two.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the hybrid. Oh, he's got to be grateful about that. Just barely avoiding the bunker. And now we'll have a putt at it. Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? So exciting to have an eagle putt here. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
So close. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for a birdie.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. Looks to have some good speed about it too.
Yeah!
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Wow, that's bold. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. He's setting up for his second shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. Welcome to the par 4 18th. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. That's just inside the range. 12 feet to the cup coming up. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And his round will conclude with a par today.